Tell me about yourself. I became a certified Agile product owner in October of 2015. That training allowed me to combine the skills I learned working as a business and financial analyst over the past 6 years. I enjoy being responsible for creating detailed requirements that convey the need of the operational area to the technology teams. I've worked very closely with both teams, which has helped me feel confident dealing with either or both. My real strength is my ability to prioritize conflicting business needs across IT and the end users. What I am looking for now is a company that values technological advances where I can join a strong team and have a positive return on investment. Tell me about your past work experience. For the past 2 years, I have worked as the product owner lead business analyst on an imaging platform transition that affects 2,500 end users. I was responsible for a cross-functional team of 34 associates from information technology and operations. We were able to complete the project under budget and expand the initial scope to include additional enhancements. How would you describe an ideal workday? My ideal job would involve training others on requirements gathering and prioritization. In my current job, I've had the opportunity to spend time running and training other analysts both virtually and in the office on our software and writing tools. In this past year, I've also had the opportunity to travel to other offices to train the subject matter experts from each operational area. Many of them did not have experience documenting their current state or their future needs. It was quite an honor to be chosen to do this training, since our learning and development team normally does not select any non-trainers for this role. Being able to leverage myself and my skills to help develop others around me would be part of my ideal job. Describe a time when you worked well on a team. In my last position, I was the business analyst for the appeals department. I had to work on changes related to the mainframe system. I worked with the subject matter expert developers and the project managers to plan and manage the implementation schedule. We worked together to create and provide end-user training and ensure a smooth transition for the appeals department. Our team always completed our projects on schedule with very positive reviews from the users, and the management team was very pleased with our results. Tell me about a time when you had too many things to do and had to prioritize your tasks. Everyone runs into situations where there's too much work to do and not enough time. My current team has been very short-staffed during the holiday season. I recently had to work on production issues while also developing a new script for a production release. Experience has taught me to create a list of work that needs to be done and then prioritize the items. Everything can't be done immediately, and rushing can lead to errors. I focus on the production issue that could cause timeliness issues first. The problem was very small and easily fixed, but was causing stress levels to rise. None of the cases failed timeliness, and the bug was resolved in 2 cycles. If I had tried to work everything at once, our analytics and reporting team wouldn't have been able to submit accurate reports. Tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty. How did you handle the situation? In my current position, I am responsible for prioritizing requests from multiple operational areas. The users often submit requests without much detail. I had 3 directors pushing to have their changes implemented first. I took the current requirements home and reviewed them and also reevaluated the return on investment figures each had provided. It took an entire weekend to complete the review and validate the numbers. I decided it was necessary to sacrifice a weekend to make the right decision, and I'm glad I did because everyone understood my order of precedence. Tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure. I work well under pressure and try to be proactive rather than reactive. Last month, we had 3,000 file fail activations. This sounds like a lot, and it is. We were left not being able to work in the mainframe system, and some users couldn't work at all. Some team members wanted to resend the files without changes because there was too much pressure to have an instant solution. I worked with the developers to find the criteria change that had caused the failures. We tested the fix in the user acceptance testing environment and the production environment before approving the release. The second submission worked properly, and the users were able to resume their work without any manual intervention. Give me an example of a time when you showed initiative. During our January release, our system support IT team found that a server was being affected by a security patch that wasn't installed correctly. This server was a backup, and we could have ignored the problem and hoped for the best. I took the initiative to contact the security director during non-work hours. I asked him to assign a database analyst if one was available. The director and at least 3 analysts were happy to help, and the server was repaired and able to be used during the release. What do you like to do in your spare time? I like to stay busy in my spare time with a variety of activities. I enjoy being outdoors and spend a lot of time walking and hiking. In the summer, I like to play tennis. I'm an avid reader all year long. Is there anything else you would like us to know about you? Well, to summarize, it sounds like you're looking for someone with analyst experience with a Medicare background. And with my previous experience creating project scope documentation, gathering and writing requirements from independent operational areas, testing in not only the UAT, test, and in production environments, I should be a great fit for this position. Thank you for your time.